Okay, starting chapter 2, we're writing graphing inequalities. If you see this sign, all right, yeah, starting off with the small end, that's less than. And if the small end is on the right side, or if you start off with a bigger, or the gap, that's known as greater than. And if you have the symbol below, that's known as also being equal to. All right, so for example 1, writing inequalities. Write each sentence as an inequality. A number w minus 3.5. So number w minus 3.5 is less than or equal to. So less than or equal to negative 2. All right, that's all there is for part A. Part B, 3 is less than a number. 3 is less than a number. 3 is less than a number, and that number is n plus 5. Done with that one. 0 is greater than or equal to. 0 is greater than or equal to twice a number, so 2 times a number. In this case, that number is x plus 1. And that's all there is for part C. All right, going on to example 2. Tell whether negative 4 is a solution of each inequality. So we just have to plug negative 4 in for x and simplify and see if the inequality works out to be true or not. All right, so I have negative 4 plus 8 is 4. Is 4 less than negative 3? No. So your answer for part A is no. Then we're going to plug in negative 4 for x for part B. And we get 18 is greater than negative 21. Is 18 greater than negative 21? Yes, it is. Answer is yes. Going on to example 3. Graph each inequality. All right, start off with the number line. We have 0, negative 1. Oops, that's not negative 1. Negative 1, negative 2, negative 3. All right, it says less than or equal to negative 3. Since it's less than or equal to, we're going to have a circle, and we fill it in since it's equal to. And since it's less than, that means we're going to the left. All right, those are all the numbers less than negative 3. Can make the arrow even longer if you wanted. All right, going on to part B. I always like to have the variable on the left side. So in this case, since the variable is isolated, I'm going to bring it over to the left side, put the information on the left side, on the right side, and when you do that, you also have to flip the sign. So now I'm working with x is greater than 2. 0, 1, 2. All right, it's greater than. So I'm going to start off with an open circle here. And it doesn't say equal, so I keep the circle open. And it's greater than, so I'm going to the right. All numbers greater than 2. And for the next one, same deal as part B. We're starting off at 0. It's greater than, so I'm going to the right. All right, going on to example 4. The graphs show the height restrictions, h in inches, for 2 rides at an amusement park. Write an inequality that represents the height restriction for each ride. Okay, we're starting at 48. We have a solid dot, and we're going to the right, so that would be greater than. So the height has to be greater than solid dot, or equal to, since we have a solid dot, and we're starting at 48. So it has to be greater than or equal to 48. That's part A. For part B, we're starting at 52. It's open, and we're going to the left. So the height has to be less than, since we're going to the left. And it's not equal to, since we have an open dot here. So it's just the height is less than 52. And that's part B. All right, begin your assignment on the bottom of the webpage. Make sure to ask questions if you have any.